Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 Weekend. I'm Georgina Fernandez. Today, the city of Rhinelander held their citywide rummage sale. And while some sold old household items, others used that as an opportunity to raise money for a cause. Newswatch 12 Lily Zoller has more.
I love to read.
Geraldine Carl has put her love for reading to use as a volunteer and member of Friends of the Library, an organization that supports the Rhinelander District Library to encourage books to get into the hands of those who want and need them. Their most recent effort was a book sale at Rhinelander's citywide rummage sale.
Today we are really wanting to get thousands of books into the hands of community members and people who are up visiting the Northwoods.
Volunteers like Carl sold books that community members donated or that the library had discarded. All profits from the sale go to the Rhinelander District Library.
Their budget is limited, so we're glad to support them and make lots of people happy with books.
Whilst promoting a love for reading within the community, Friends of the Library benefits the planet too.
Hopefully the books will get into people's hands, and that also means fewer books in the landfill. From an ecological standpoint, I think that's always a good thing, to recycle, reuse, also to refuse. But in this case, we don't want you to refuse our books.
And Friends of the Library did just that. The group had thousands of books for sale during the rummage sale, with a range of all genres and reading levels.
I feel good because I know that there are so many people that want to read, that they're trying to get their children to read, and this is an opportunity setting the stage for that to happen for anybody in the area.
In Rhinelander, Lily Zoller, Newswatch 12.
If you're interested in volunteering with or donating to Friends of the Library, you can contact the Rhinelander District Library for more information. Andrew, it was a beautiful and dry day today. How are we going to see those temperatures kind of continue into the weekend?
Yeah, Georgina, we are going to be a little bit cooler even tomorrow. Today, though, looking at high temperatures, lots of us in the 80s to 70s. A big change from yesterday. Yesterday, we were talking about highs in even the low 90s. So today, we felt a lot of drier air working into the area after having those few showers and a couple rumbles of thunder this morning. Now, looking at current temperatures, many of us into those low 60s to upper 50s, and we're not done cooling off yet. We are going to be bottoming out into some of the upper 40s overnight. Looking at current conditions, all across the Badger State right now, a mostly starry scene is expected tonight, which is really exciting because we do have a full moon. Check it out after the newscast. Right now, regionally, temperatures in those 60s, some 70s down towards southeastern Wisconsin. Now coming up hour by hour at the rest of our Saturday night, so we're in the 50s now, getting quickly down to those low 50s, maintaining those clear skies all night, bottoming out near 49 in Rhinelander, seeing that sunshine to start off our Sunday. Georgina?
Thanks, Andrew. Runners competed today at the Wausau Marathon to earn a spot at the Boston Marathon in October. The run marks the 11th annual Wausau Marathon. The event also featured a half marathon along with a group from My Teen Trump that helps people with disabilities also enjoy the event. The event organizers say that people were excited to compete as they reached a record amount of participants this year.
Obviously, you can see people did want to get out and do some running. It is a record setting. We've never had this many runners, almost 500 we maxed out at.
Aqua says that participants needed a lot of dedication to complete the 26.2-mile race that traveled throughout the Wausau and greater area.
I mean, it's 7 a.m., taking off at 7 a.m. There's not usually this much activity on a Saturday morning at 7 a.m., but for the Wausau Marathon, it is obviously pretty special, and everybody take it pretty seriously, again, trying to qualify.
By the end of the day, Joshua Bax from Evansville won the overall marathon, finishing 7 minutes shy of 3 hours. The Central Wisconsin Military Show has been going on for several years at the Motorama grounds. This year brought back excitement from visitors interested in military history. Newswatch 12 Kyle Pazowski has the story.
People here at the Central Wisconsin Military Show tell me that the event is about honoring veterans through retelling stories of their past.
I mean, that's why we got the lifestyle we have. It's because we got them to back us up.
Honor and thankfulness for their service is what event goers expressed as the big reason for the military show's continued success over the past 4 years.
I think it's a big way to honor and thank veterans. It's not just say a dedicated World War II reenactment or a Vietnam reenactment. It's a nice show that has vehicles of all eras. So if there's any vets of any era can probably find a truck they would have served with or like they would have remembered.
The event featured military vehicles, reenactments, and a swap meet. Vendor Bob Morrow said that the money he makes from selling collectibles goes directly to veterans.
The main thing I'm taking pride in doing today is selling belt buckles. Somebody donated a collection of belt buckles that were from around the country and various wildlife services and stuff like that. And all the proceeds that we're making off these are going to the Wisconsin Honor Flight Society.
Veterans like Bob Moritz said that the event brings back fond memories for him from his time in the service 50 years ago.
So you get to talk about experiences that they had back then, and it just kind of brings your memories all back, you know. And when you get to be 80 years old, you need your memory refreshed real much. I can tell you that, you know.
With memories fading away, new ones are now formed over a shared bond of military appreciation. In Anawa, Kyle Pzorski, Newswatch 12.
Last night kicked off the start of high school football, and they aren't the only ones hitting the field now as youth sports kicked off again at the YMCA. But they have a different message and they want players to learn this year. I'll tell you that after the break.
Toyota's national sales event is on now.
Right now, get $750 customer cash on many of your favorite Toyota models.
It all ends September 7th.
Toyota, let's go places.
Roofing season is here, and Bear Renovations is the Northwood's #1 choice in roofing and rain gutter systems. Whether it's shingle roofing or metal roofing, big or small, the Bear does it all. Stop by our showroom just north of Tomahawk on County Road A or call 715-966-6649 today. Remember, you can like us on Facebook, but you'll love us on your roof. Bear Renovations is locally owned and operated. Call the Bear.
There's more to a yard than freshly cut grass. There's real life, full of twists and turns. Which is exactly why we built these mowers, to clear the way for stuff like this right here. Run with us, because the best yards are planted with real memories. Nothing runs like a deer.
Stop by Lakeland Lawn and Equipment in Arbor Vitae for special offers taking place for a limited time. Get great deals and service on legendary John Deere equipment.
One of our biggest furniture events of the year, the Labor Day sale at Slumberland. Take an additional 25% off our already low prices. We have an incredible assortment of everything for your home, from sleep to sectionals to decor.
This is totally you.
Oh. Yeah, this is the winner. Well, hello, Slumberland.
Get your look for less at the huge Labor Day sale at Slumberland.
Toyota's national sales event is on now.
Get 2.49% APR plus $750 TFS APR cash on select Toyota models.
It all ends September 7th.
Toyota, let's go places.
Today, that sun set at 7:56. We are losing about 3 minutes of daylight each day as we're heading into the end of August. So right now outside, we are under starry skies all around. Rhinelander is at 61 degrees right now. There is a light northwest breeze coming in at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And looking over in Eagle River, 60 degrees as well. And that is under starry skies. We will maintain those starry skies all night and still having a light northwest flow. And look at those dew points in the 40s. So we're actually feeling like the 60s out there. It's feeling a little bit brisk at the moment, maybe grabbing a jacket if you're out tonight. Looking at those temperatures all across the region, some low 50s right now, others still in those 60s, but most areas will be cooling off pretty significantly tonight. Still some areas bottoming out into those 40s even. Seeing right now Green Bay at 72. Now I want to pay attention to our dew point trend here for just a second, looking at the past 24 hours. You'll notice most areas that are still in those 50s and 60s lost a lot of moisture in the air today, so that's going to be those negative signs, lots of dry drier conditions tonight versus last night, but over towards eastern Wisconsin, that's been a little bit slower to change, so still holding on to some of those warmer temperatures this evening. Now, like I said, we are under a starry night right now, so you're going to be able to see that mostly full moon tonight if you step outside after the newscast. And looking at the rest of our Saturday night coming on up, here we are at 11 o'clock, seeing that starry scene all night, and then here we go. We have a high pressure center that's going to be tracking on in from the west. This is going to be our best friend tomorrow, delivering a nice, pleasant day all around. High pressure is known to be delivering usually just the gentle sinking air, so it should be a pretty pleasant and mild day coming up on our Sunday. We're talking uninterrupted sun all day, and then that high pressure center is going to start tracking off towards the northeast later on in the afternoon, and there is going to be rain chances later on that will be coming after sunset. So looking out the door coming up in Rhinelander on our Sunday, quickly back in the 60s after bottoming out into those upper 40s, and then we're going to be in the 70s, topping out into the middle to upper 70s, so a bit cooler than we had today, way cooler than conditions that we had all during the week, and that is going to be with sun all day, so grab some sunglasses out the door, maybe a visor, maybe even a couple layers, as it is going to be on the cooler side definitely to start off the day and cool throughout the day. So we are going to be keeping those dew points nice and low throughout Sunday. It's going to feel pretty awesome, and then after Sunday to Monday, we're going to start to have that mugginess return to the area, and that's going to be sustained for a couple of days into the beginning half of the week. That is also when we have a chance for some thunderstorms, but then in later parts of the week we'll ditch that humidity, but then it'll be kind of back and forth with that kind of dry feel to muggy feel to end the week. Now looking a little further towards the end of the month of August, we are going to be having a chance to have above average precipitation, so that's going to be that green color. We're kind of in that bullseye area of having a likelihood of having above average precipitation trends coming on up to end the month. This is going to be from August 27th until the 31st. And then those kind of orange and brown colors, those are indicating that they're going to be having kind of a drier than average trend coming on up. So for tonight, we are dry. We have low temperatures bottoming out into the upper 40s under starry skies. And then coming up on Sunday, we're going to see that sun all day. High temperatures will be landing in those upper 70s, and we'll have a very light northeast breeze, hardly noticeable at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And now for a look at your 7-day forecast brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. Is going to show that awesome day on Sunday to end the weekend. Monday we'll get a little more of that stickiness back in the air, high temperatures in those lower 80s. And then for middle parts of the week, we'll have rain and thunderstorm chances. That will take us all the way to next weekend. Georgina?
Thanks, Andrew. A new study shows that the majority of the nation's youths are interested in getting the COVID-19 vaccine. Researchers with the University of Michigan polled over 1,000 14 to 24-year-olds in early March. While nearly 3/4 said they were interested in getting the vaccine, roughly 42% said they were concerned about adverse side effects. 73% believed that the vaccine was safe and effective, and they said they trusted the science and data. And speaking of youth, the YMCA is back for another year of youth flag football. And this is their largest season yet, with a roster of nearly 75 players so far. Those players range from 5 years old all the way through 6th grade. The program is focused on improvement over the idea of competition, and officials say they really want to focus on the idea of developing, flourishing, and improving athletic skills of kids like CJ Sparks.
It's just fun to do this, and I like being able to come out here on the weekends and just have fun.
Another player, Isaac Barreau, is also glad for the opportunity to play. He's working hard towards his ultimate goal of playing as quarterback or receiver for the Packers with plays just like this one.
One time when it was like the last play of the game or something, and we were at like the 30 or 20, I don't remember, and I went deep and I caught it like right above my head, like great enough so I could dive into the end zone at the last minute.
There are still a few spots for players who want to join the team. You can reach out to the YMCA of the Northwoods for details. And the Packers were back in Lambeau today for Game 2 of preseason. We'll have highlights and post-game reactions from today's game. That's coming up next, right here on Newswatch 12. We'll be right back.
Jeopardy celebrates Alex Trebek's spirit of adventure with 5 more unforgettable locations.
A journey through Israel.
From incredible adventures
The approach to Petra is through a narrow cleft.
To the rarely seen.
From the vaults of the Metropolitan Opera.
And one of his favorite destinations.
Galapagos wildlife, some of the most extraordinary creatures on Earth.
Take a special trip around the world with Alex on Jeopardy!
Weekdays at 4:30, brought to you locally by North Star Mohican Casino Resort.
I think RBA is doing an excellent job of preparing the kids for college. My daughter, who's a junior, is going to start college classes, and she could graduate with almost a full associate's degree.
I think the one thing that people should know about RVA is how well-rounded it is with all the extra things that they can do, not only through school, but through student council and National Honor Society.
The teachers are the best, and the students in RVA are really helpful. I think it's a great program.
It's Cellcom's Back to School sale, August 13th through the 22nd. Send the kids back to school in style with a free smartphone from Cellcom. Taxes due at sale. Restrictions apply. Visit cellcom.com/summer for details.
When you're the victim of an accident, it can feel like the weight of the entire world is on your shoulders. Why not let us take that crippling burden off your back? Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
9 million acres of forest, 1,700 miles of continuous shoreline, 4,300 lakes, 12,000 miles of streams, more than 300 waterfalls, 15 counties, 2 time zones, and 1 area code. Welcome to the Upper Peninsula. Welcome to 906 Outdoors. For your connection to the UP, watch 906 Outdoors Saturday mornings at 7:30.
We're only 3 weeks away from Packers season opener against the New Orleans Saints. Today, Green Bay hosted their second preseason game of the year. Newswatch12 sports team of Nate Myhawk and Grinch join where Lambeau and has more.
Well, Nate, the Packers can't get their first win of the season. Even though Lambeau Field was packed, over 73,000 fans, they fall to the New York Jets 23-14. But hey, let's remember, it's the preseason. Everyone can relax a little bit.
Relax just a bit, and we don't want to put too much stock into these games. Of course, a majority of Green Bay's regular starters didn't even play in this game, but there were a large amount of takeaways, both good and bad. What a way to start the season for rookie 7th-round draft pick Kylan Hill. He scored last week's opening touchdown against the Texans, and he followed it up with another TD, this time 12 yards on the ground.
I just had to get to my O-line. I had one guy to miss. Once I had that one guy to miss, I saw the sideline. I seen the guy at the goal line. So I was like, this is my opportunity. I got to win this one-on-one battle. Just put my head down, just push it in. That's what I did.
Jets rookie quarterback Zach Wilson didn't have to wait until the 7th round to hear his name picked. He was the 2nd overall pick in the 2021 draft, and he played like it. Wilson carved up the Packers defense in the first half. He threw for 128 yards and 2 touchdowns.
It was a great look at a lot of our younger players versus some of their starters, and I thought our guys went out there, competed hard, but we made way too many mistakes to win the football game, and we're always trying to win here.
With backup quarterback Jordan Love out with a shoulder injury, it was the Kurt Benkert show. Benkert played all but 3 minutes in the loss against the Jets, throwing for 151 yards and 1 touchdown.
The thing that I'm most proud of is just that drive that could have went to crap, and it didn't, and we ended up just rolling with it. But I think that kind of just is a testament to kind of how I like to play and just keep on going. Like, I threw a pick, and I'm just going out the next drive, just keep it going. I'm not going to, be gun-shy because something went wrong. So I just want them to know that's how I play, and I'm going to do my best to take care of the football and make plays.
One other great thing to note from this game, Jets backup quarterback James Morgan. Normally, a third-string QB doesn't get much love. But Morgan grew up just a few minutes from Lambeau Field, and like any kid in Wisconsin, playing in Green Bay must have been a dream come true.
Also of note, Packers head coach Matt LaFleur reignited a sibling rivalry on Saturday. His younger brother Mike is the Jets' offensive coordinator, and it was a special moment for the two of them to share an NFL field together.
It was a lot of fun. It's always special. He is, we're so close. He's my only sibling, so He's a guy that I talk to on a regular basis, and it's always a special time. Anytime we can all get together as a family, because those, especially in the season, those opportunities are few and far between.
Nate, I don't care that the Packers lost. It was still great to be back here at Lambeau Field. It was hot, it was muggy, but the fans were into it, and it just gets me all that more excited for the regular season to start.
Hey, you and I both, and thankfully we only have a few more weeks until week 1.
That's true, but the Packers still do have one more preseason game against the Buffalo Bills. That'll be happening next weekend, and then the quest for another Lombardi trophy.
But in the meantime, I'm Nate Myhock. That's Griffin Stroin reporting from glorious Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Rocket drive block? Rush a soul crush? Jam a grand slam? Drunk? Drunk? That'd be insane. Rollin' that? Rollin' this? Roll together? Drunk? That would be super insane. Hey, all you ladies and guys. Drive sober on the road. No matter how many wheels you roll.
The new LDF Country Market in Lac du Flambeau offers families the freshest meats, produce, bakery, and groceries. Take a closer look and you'll find a smoke shop, beer cave, deli, and liquor all under one roof, with convenient fueling stations just outside. Add Native American arts and crafts and you'll enjoy a unique, spacious shopping experience found nowhere else. Shop the new LDF Country Market today. Get what you need so you can get back to what you enjoy.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Planning an exciting outdoor excursion? You need the app from the weather team you can rely on, the WJFW Weather Watch app, featuring hourly and daily forecasts, high-resolution imagery, and opt-in push alerts to let you know when severe weather approaches. With all these features, you'll know the best days to cast a line or when it will be perfect to explore the wilderness. The WJFW Weather Watch app is available in your app store now. Weather Watch 12, from where you live.
Evacuation struggles overseas continue after the Taliban seized control over the country. NBC Richard Engel brings us the latest from Doha, Qatar.
This is one of the biggest evacuations in U.S. military history, and it is certainly one of the most complicated because now the U.S. is trying to pull people out of a country that has collapsed, and they are trying to extract them from the one last remaining place that is controlled by U.S. forces, the military side of Kabul airport. And there are serious security concerns to get to that airport, security risks for Afghans because they have to go through Taliban-controlled area with whichever documents they may have, because many of them had not finished the application process to get into the United States. Once the people manage to get on their base with or without documentation, the troops there don't have the time, don't have the capacities to process all of these people. They are moving them along, moving them onto airplanes. Initially, many people were being brought to Doha, Qatar, but Qatar was filling up. So now, Ramstein Air Base in Germany, which is another major U.S. base, is starting to receive flights. The larger question remains, what happens? Where are they going to go next? Once you start understanding who has been brought out, who is getting on these planes, you have to figure out a place ultimately, whether it's the United States or another country where they're going to be settled. Richard Engel, NBC News, Doha, Qatar.
At Save More Marketplace, our expansive produce section features a large organic selection of the freshest fruits and vegetables. Get ready to fire up your grill with the finest cuts of Black Angus beef, USDA Prime, Wagyu ribeye, over 15 varieties of brats made in-house, and so much more. Our Scratch Bakery has fresh breads and custom cakes and design specialties for any occasion. Our deli has a great selection of meats, cheeses, and quick and easy meals. And with Save More on the go, we bring the freshness to you.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
This is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA!
The fun, family-friendly Wild Hodag Mini Triathlon is on August 28th. You can swim or kayak, bike and run, or split up with a team. All proceeds benefit nonprofit Wild to further youth leadership. For more information and to register, go to hodagtriathlon.com.
There's only one place to turn for your Northwood sports highlights, analysis, and more. Sportswatch12 with Nate Myhawk and Griffin Stroing. Miss any of the action? Go to WJFW.com to relive the excitement. Sportswatch12.
Now's the time to get a Ford built for you, by you. Pick your color, your wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want an F-150 with a 12-inch touchscreen, 400 horsepower in an Explorer, or a moonroof? You've got it. And now an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Build and order your select Ford today and get $1,000 bonus cash in addition to all public offers.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor. Have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
Andrew, surf is up in Long Island, New York, where Hurricane Henry is generating some big waves. Now take a look at this. Rogers Beach was Surf City today, as surfers had plenty of big waves to choose from. Dozens of surfers were seen in the water trying to catch that perfect wave before the break. And the beach was pretty crowded too, as people turned out to see the surfers and those big waves. Hurricane and storm surge warnings have been issued for parts of Long Island, where Henry is expected to make landfall on Sunday.
Yeah, Hurricane Henri making landfall tomorrow, and that's been kind of teetering. It's been east and west a little bit. It looks like it's going to be trending a little more east than it was before, so maybe evading a little more toward away from New York City area. But taking a turn for us today, our big change today was our dew point. So look at that dew point trend that we have. Lots of drier air tonight compared to last night, so that's going to help lead us to tonight with cooler temperatures all around, dropping down to the upper 40s here in Rhinelander under clear skies all night. There will be a pretty breezy northwest wind. You'll feel that at 5 to 15 miles an hour. But then getting into our Sunday, that wind will be much more mild. So out the door coming up in Rhinelander, high temperatures topping out into those middle to upper 70s under sunshine all day. And now for a final look at your 7-day forecast. Here we go, seeing that awesome Sunday. That'll be the day to get outside. Humidity returns by Monday. High temperatures in those 80s. And then we have rain and thunderstorm chances to go throughout the rest of the week.
Be sure to enjoy your Sunday tomorrow. Have a great night, Northwoods.